Alright, it is 9:45 a.m. I had one trade with CRTD, and this one kind of worked out. It's not really the cleanest looking stock, and it had like a mega sketchy candle when I traded it. But I did trade it because of the fact that the previous day high, as you can see, is 82. So we had a bit of a morning spike, and the idea was is that we were going to break 82, break 83, and then, continue to have a nice morning spike towards the upside. I did buy at 932, 200 shares at 83, so right here at 932 at 83, right when it was looking like it was going to break past it, I got in it. There was a lot of volume because there were a lot of sellers at 83. Even though it did break past 82, I wasn't really that ready to buy it, even though it broke the previous day high because there was a very large seller at the ask. And I did take it once it was looking like it was going to get taken out and everything. And this thing had the sketchiest candle. So we closed at 83 and then we opened at 84. And then it sold all the way back to the 82s. And because this one trades with a spread very often and it doesn't really have like, I don't know, consistency is not that fluid. When it was having this sketchy freaking candle, I did get out at the same price, 83, so right here at the same price. And it did get to 86, so in theory, I mean, I guess best case scenario, I'm in at 83. And let's just say I sold at 86, right? 166 becomes 172. So really, it didn't really do that much. I mean, it went up $6, right? It was just mega ugly the way it traded. Again, this candle looked really bad when it was like, at the bottom here, and it was just a big red candle looking like it was going to strike past VWAP and continue the downtrend. So it looked really ugly, and then it did this, I guess you can call this consolidation. This thing is really erratic the way it trades, so I'm not really that interested in trading this one so much anymore unless it does something super clean and obvious. It is breaking a day high, but I mean, it just did it with this one candle, and there was like literally no volume. So very ugly the way this one trades. MMTOP, I think, is going to. I think it's gonna maybe try to break past this previous run up high and squeeze a bunch of shorts. I feel like they're just doing stuff like this. Maybe it's a selling off right here, luring in a bunch of short sellers, and then it bounces and they get squeezed. I think people are trying to nail the top and they're going to get burned. Or maybe it actually will be a double top and downtrend. So I'll be looking at MMTOP. No interest with WLAN. This one just trades ugly as well. And yeah, I'll make an update later. Just that one trade, break even trade. I'll keep looking for more setups if there are any. Okay, it is 9:52 p.m. and I'm here to call it off. Overall, I'm going to be up or down on the day. Absolutely nothing. I didn't make anything. I didn't lose anything, but I did have a trade with CRTD and it kind of worked out. It didn't, just fail and downtrend and start to be a morning panic. It did break above the 83 level and it got as high as 86, but that was as high as it got on this initial spike right here. And I just got thrown off because of this ugly, ugly candle that's a bit hard to see now. But I guess best case scenario, if I were to have sold at 86, let's just see what that would have been. It would have been $6. And it seems like, at least as of this week, all of the setups that I'm trying that are breaking past a certain level never really work out. Either it doesn't break out or it kind of uptrends and then it dips. And then that's the one that actually, once that bounces, if it bounces, really breaks above the breakout level and uptrends even more. So I might even consider setups like that and maybe not consider stuff in the morning as much as I used to. This was a nice consolidation point right here for the most part. And then it did make a move from the 83s as high as 90, and that would have been super profitable in that sense. And GTII did have a big panic here. I wasn't there when this happened, otherwise I would have probably tried it, especially this one that had like the max volume right here, or even this, which was a bit harder to have traded perhaps. But this is like inverse head and shoulders, the shoulder of the head and the shoulder right here. And this one was nice because it did get well above VWAP. And nothing really interesting with this one. I'll keep watching this one for a potential morning panic bounce play or a previous day high breakouts, just like I traded with CRTD, but maybe I'll be considering more of a dip and rip setup. And MMTOP continues the uptrend. I had a feeling it was going to continue the option more and try to squeeze more shorts, but not enough to really take a position and buy any myself. But this will be something to watch, especially if it does try to break the 751 price point. And again, this one reminds me a lot of STEK, where it didn't just break the previous run up, but it did it with a considerable move on the upside as well from the $9 level to the 11. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, just really a lot more thinking and strategizing in terms of how to trade differently. A lot of scratches, a lot of setups I missed, a lot of setups that seem to have worked out and I just didn't trade in, and the ones I do trade, I didn't trade as well or it doesn't work out. I think I'll get over this eventually. That's all I have for today.